We wanted to create a club where the people that use the club on a day in, day out basis, the people that run the club behind the scenes, they all get a say in what happens at the club. What do we do in terms of where's money spent, what are the rules of the club, what do we expect from the players, that sort of stuff. As well as who sits on the committee, who sits on the board, you know, that sort of stuff. We're really keen that we have a transparent view into the club for all our members, so that you feel part of the club, so that you feel that you know exactly what's going on behind the scenes. And then when it comes to voting and decision time, you've got a much more informed decision as well. Essentially what will happen is we will be selling shares in the club, but we'll be calling them memberships. And for that membership you'll get one share per year. And that share lasts for 12 months, so it lasts for a rolling 12 months, regardless of when you've taken it out. And that share allows you to have a vote at the AGM. That will enable our members to vote who is on the committee. That committee will then run the club, effectively. The Hastings Conquerors are a not-for-profit organisation as well as being a co-op. And what that means is we'll run our business like any other business in the UK, trying to achieve profit, but any profit that we do make has to stay within the club. So what that means is there's no benefits in terms of any investment opportunities for shareholders. There are no dividends that get paid out at the club at all. Any profit that's made by the club stays with the club to be spent on things like growing the club. So it might be that we invest in better equipment, it might be that we improve our training facilities, we might grow different teams, so we might start looking at youth teams or ladies teams, or opening up disability football locally. And anything we can do really that benefits the community and opens up the door to American football for more people. So that not-for-profit side of things, we hope will attract more people to get involved with the club, because the money effectively isn't going into anyone else's pockets. It's all staying with the club and it's improving the facilities for the community, effectively. Also included in the membership, we will have a few exclusive benefits of being a member. You'll get exclusive access to a certain part of the website. So what that will allow you to do is log in, which you'll get a personal login when you take out a membership of the club. And you'll be able to see parts of the site that the general public who aren't members will not be able to see. And in those exclusive areas, we plan to provide sort of behind the scenes information that people wouldn't normally get. So as a shareholder, as a member, you'll be able to see things behind the scenes, what's going on at the club, who's doing what decisions are being made and by who. Are the committee doing their job properly? Are we happy with the way the committee are running things and the decisions they're making? Things like that. And we're also planning to be able to release a bit of transparency as well about the club to these members. So, you know, what financial situation is the club actually in? Can we see some black and white figures, that sort of thing. So it's quite a novel and unique model. We think that it's the best way forward for us. We think it's something that's going to create so many other benefits in terms of sort of things like the financial security of the club. If you've got a cooperative with dozens of members, thousands of members, whatever, who are all invested into that club, small amounts of money, if one of those people walks away, it has very little damaging effect on the future of the club. Because the money comes from a shared wealth, effectively, across all of its members. Whereas obviously if you've got the one owner with all the money who walks away, there goes your money. So, I mean, from a financial point of view, the cooperative model is a much more financially secure model for the future. And we hope, I mean, there's a lot of American football clubs in the UK that have been born and have died again a few years later because they haven't been able to sustain themselves. We're hoping that the cooperative model that we've taken on will enable us to be able to succeed where others haven't been able to. We've got people in Denmark, Japan, America and the Czech Republic who have contacted us at the club expressing an interest in purchasing a share and becoming a member. And that is something that I think is tremendously unique, especially American football in the UK. It's a model that's not been adopted before by any other club in the UK, and it's going to be very exciting to know that we've got investment coming in from abroad, from outside the UK. And what we do with that money will be down to our members. So what we will do is we'll put that vote out to the members in terms of, okay, let's say we've got £1,000 left over this month in profit. What do we do with it? Here are your options, and have a choice and pick through them. So, we may invest in training facilities that we have. We might purchase better equipment. We might need new kit. We might want to expand the team so that we've got more youth teams, or expand into providing a ladies football team locally. And there's so many different things that we can do there, and what we'll be doing is we'll be turning to our members, because we don't have one head owner that runs everything. We'll be turning to our members and saying, where should this money go? Where should we spend it? So as part of the Co-Operative, there's a fantastic opportunity to tap into the talent across all our members. If you can imagine, if we have, let's say for argument's sake, 500 members this year, that's 500 different backgrounds, 500 different skills, 500 different people that are interested in the club and want the club to move in a positive way, in a positive fashion. Everyone's there, and everyone who will be buying a share will in theory be buying a share because they want to have a say in how it's run, and they want it to be successful. So, I mean, from a point of view of the club, these people have something that they could potentially offer us. We've got, going through the players that we've got already and people that we've got on the staff, we've got accountants, we've got people who work in design companies, we've got people who have worked as solicitors and do legal work. It's just a wide range of different skills that the club can actually take advantage of and use if those people are willing to come forward. And if you think of a talent pool of 500 people helping out the club, that's a really powerful thing. The Hastings Conquerors are very keen on making sure that the club integrates with the local community. So around Hastings, Bexhill and all the surrounding villages and towns, we're hoping that the community get involved in this club and help us to run it effectively. Memberships can be taken up by anybody, no matter where you live, because it's all internet based. So it doesn't matter if you live outside of Hastings, in a different part of the UK, or even in a different country, you can purchase a share, purchase a membership, and still understand exactly what's going on with the club behind the scenes based on the information we provide through our website. And you'll also get to help shape the club in terms of what we do and the decisions that we make. So we really are opening up the club to a global audience. But we're also very keen on making sure that the people of Hastings get involved with this club as well, because that's why we're here. That's the whole point of the Hastings Conquerors, is to provide access to the sport of American football for the local people, for people around Hastings and Bexhill. To become a member, all you need to do is go onto our website, www.hastingsconquerors.co.uk. On there you will find a button that says memberships. You go to that page, and on there will be a registration form that you can fill out. And the price of a membership is £30, and that will cover you for a rolling 12 months from whenever you make the purchase. For that £30 you will receive a share worth £1, which will give you the right to vote at the AGM and become a shareholder of the club. You will also get exclusive access to the website, so you'll get a unique login that allows you to see areas of the website no one else can see other than the other members. You will also get the right to vote on any mid-season voting sessions that we do, on any big decisions that need to be made. We'll also offer you a discount on the club shop and the merchandise, clothing, that sort of thing. And we're also working on producing our members with some sort of a membership card that they'll eventually be able to use in both local and national retailers for discounts and all sorts. We're not quite there yet in terms of having that card ready, but this is something that's going to evolve. So as we grow and as we build up as a club, we'll be looking to see what else we can do in terms of providing benefits for our members, so that our members choose to stay with the club in year 2 and year 3 and year 4, and help guide this club forward over the forthcoming years.